Hey guys, what's up? What's good? Yes, it's your boy, Daki. I'm so happy to be in your faces. Before I even give you guys the motivation of the day, we've seen comments about some of our diligent listeners out there having complaints about sounds and all of that. Just so you know, we actually listen to that. We hear your complaints and we are really, really working hard. By the way, we've actually listened to the audios on different platforms and it kind of seemed clear. But then I'm sure you happen know what you're saying, and obviously we're making amends to make sure that that is working for everybody. Anyways, it's your boy Daki, and trust me, I'm so happy to be in your faces. Today, I'm welcoming you guys to Go to Life News, where I bring you updates concerning music, and that is across the country. Today, we'll begin with not Davido, but Asake. I was going to say Davido because I've done Davido as the first news for like a while, but this time Asake has done it again. And not a new song, but then, stylishly, yeah, at a point in Nigeria, yeah, whenever you want to do a big show, like the apex of your show is a hotel. Like that's the apex. That's the biggest way you can do it. Aside the fact that Olamide tried doing the stadium at a point and all of that, but then the height of every show, comedy show, music concert, you want to go to the hotel because that's like it's chilled, it's nice, it's cozy, it's serene. So people believe that that was the height of it. So if you've not done the hotel at the time, your greatness can be argued. So even if you call the great in your state and all of that, but then the question is, have you done the Eco Hotel? If your answer to that is yes, then your greatness is valid. Fast forward to like last year, the conversation has changed. So no, for some reasons, Eco Hotel is no longer buzzing as concert venues and all of that. We saw Davido doing the TBS for the concert, but then outside the country, the conversation is now: have you done the O2 Arena? Trust me, at the time we had just three guys who have done it successfully from Nigeria. Talking about Davido, Whiskey, and Burna Boy. Just so you know, Davido was the first to do the O2 Arena and obviously sell the O2 Arena out. He did it. And then we saw Wizkid coming doing it 3 days back to back, and obviously the sold out show. Burna Boy also sold out the venue. And recently we saw Rema coming out to say that he's doing his own too. November 14th, he also intends to sell out the O2 Arena. And there talks about, can Rema do it? Will he do it? Is it possible to sell it out? All of those talks, we're waiting to see what the coming days look like for Rema. But yeah, Ashaka has announced that I'm not the only, you guys will do this thing without me because Ashake himself is doing the O2 Arena in October. Um so giving fans like I think you don't have like that much time to get tickets. But then he's saying I'm doing the O2 Arena in October and obviously I want to join the conversation. So if you're saying call out the goods based on the O2 Arena, Ashake should be in the conversation. Moving on from so we saw obviously Ashake inputs at the, for No Competition off the Timeless album, amazing one for Ashake at the time. We saw where he came out with this new song called 230, Amazing Jam, Amazing Jam. I tell you, when the song came out, yeah, I remember I lost a bet on live TV where I promised that if the song could get to number one, I was going to pay number three, first three actually, I was going to pay some amount of money, and this song beat my expectations. That same day it peaked on number one on Apple Music Nigeria. Amazing one for Ashake at the time. We saw Ashake having an interview with News Life Prime, and then he spoke about why he speaks Yoruba and English in his song, and he said it's important to him. Yoruba is so important to him, and also mentioned the fact that he feels that the way he understands music is the fact that music is a feeling. So regardless of what you speak, people can feel it. People can reason with it. So he doesn't see language as a barrier. He just see making good music the right way. If you make good music, if you like speak French, if you like speak Spanish, if you like speak Chinese, the fact that it is good music is going to resonate with people. Remember, I tell you guys always, music itself is a language. Moving on from this one, we saw Ashake coming out to announce that Ashake live in London on the 20th day of October 2023 is going to be live in London at the O2 Arena. For just so you know, pre-ticket sales begins today 10 a.m. Yeah, 10 a.m. today, and general sales begins 10 a.m. Wow. So they're hitting the ground. They announced today and they're also hitting the ground today. So pre-ticket sales 10 a.m. today, general sales 10 a.m. So if you want to be at the concert at the O2 Arena, trust me, you have to begin buy your tickets from 10 a.m. today. This actually make it more broadened because we are so sure now. It's giving us it's giving us heads up the fact that Asake might drop an album, or it might drop more than one singles that will lead into the project. And obviously, we saw that Fireboy did the OVO at the OVO thingy, and Fireboy is big, you get, and big in the UK. Basically, we saw where he entered the store in the UK, and it's actually raising an assumption saying, would Fireboy also do the O2 Arena? Do you think Fireboy will do the O2 Arena? All of these talks are still in the pipeline, and obviously, when the YBNL crews are ready, they will announce it to us, just the same way they shocked us with this Ashake on. Maybe in coming days, Fireboy will also announce his O2 Arena concert. But anyways, at the moment, we're sure that Rema and Ashake have confirmed dates for their O2 Arena, 20th of October, and also for Fireboy, 14th of November. Big one to those guys, and obviously, massive congratulations to them both. Moving on, we have Davido as the next guy on the news. We saw where Audiomack bought a report sheet, and they say for the most streamed artist in the month of April, Davido is number one, Ashake number two, Sheyi Vibes 3, Zoliski, Burna Boy 5, Omale, Black Sherif, Aresta on 8, Young Boy on 9, and obviously Bella Shmurda on number 10. And for the most streamed album, we have Timeless on number 1, The Villain and Never Was number 2, Boy Alone number 3, Mr. Money with the Vibe number 4, Love Damini on number 5, Billion Dollar Baby on number 6, Hypertension number 7, Grit and Lost, Playboy number 9, and obviously 19 and Dangerous on number 10. I saw Davido initial song called Jowo. Jowo actually surpassing at the moment about 50 million views. Big one to Davido on that one. I saw unavailable on Spotify, still doing massive numbers. At the moment, amassing about 12 million plus play on Spotify. Big one to him, and it just didn't stop it because also on YouTube we've seen the video surpassing 11 million plus views on YouTube. Davido is winning all around. So initial songs are doing well, and trust me, the new song of the Timeless Project are also doing amazingly well as we speak. Rema is the next guy on the news. So sorry, Rema actually coming out to say on the 14th day of November, I want to do the O2 Arena, and that's on period. That's on period. I'm going to do it, and obviously, general sales begins today. Yeah, begins today. So, pre-ticket sales, I mean, that began like 3 days ago, but 10 a.m. today, general sales begin. So obviously, Rema and Ashake are beginning to sell the general ticket beginning from today, 10 a.m. Afrobeat to the world. If you want to get it, go get it as soon as possible. Moving on, we saw for the India concert, I will discover that the early bird ticket are all sold out. All sold out. Our left with just the phase one ticket happening at Hyderabad, and just the phase one ticket left to be sold as we speak. Moving on, we saw Rema is set to become the following. So pay attention to me. And Rema is set to become the youngest African artist to shut down the O2 Arena. Also, the fourth African artist to sell out the O2 following Davido, Wizkid, and Burna Boy. Rema is set to become the first African artist to tour and sell out stadiums in India, and also the first African artist to tour Jerusalem and Israel. Moving on, we saw for the Rave and Roses Ultra project, it's actually a sold out show as we speak. Sold out in just 48 hours. 48 hours in just 2 days. What it means is Rema sold out the Rave and Roses Ultra project in 2 days. Amazing one, amazing one, amazing one for Rema. As we speak, Rema is about 450 million views on YouTube with the song Calm Down. Amazing one for him also. And on Spotify, Rema is also at the moment the most streamed African song ever on Spotify. He actually has that with about 693 million with Selena Gomez and also Rema with the song Calm Down remix. Rema is just, I think, for all platforms here, is doing big numbers on all platforms. Big one to Rema on that one. I saw where there was a cumulative report card for Spotify. So from number 1 to 1,000. So they're like, these are artists who are actually doing good on Spotify, 1 to 1,000. And obviously, Drake is the number one. Basically, Drake is the number one artist on Spotify. Biggest one on Spotify is Drake. And number 2 is Bad Bunny. And number 3 is Taylor Swift. And obviously, number 4 is Ariana Grande. But surprisingly, Rema is on number 901. Still quite far, but obviously is a major feat for him. 901 with a total of 1.7 billion, for 1 billion 720 million 493,641 streams. Bro, that's massive. That's about 1.7 billion plus. amazing one for Rema, obviously doing good for himself. We saw Rema Roses is now eligible for gold certification in Nigeria after selling 25,000 units. But then we're sure that Nesting of May was a new one, and while we're waiting for this one, I think on the quite start being like, you know what, we cannot just wait for Nesting of May, so let's bring it backward a little bit. They've announced now that the album will drop on the 18th day of May, so one day earlier, and they say we're going to give you guys the album Legend or No Legend from the table of Waneko. Obviously, they heard our cries and they say, you know, we cannot wait for one more day. Let's give you guys a day before. We are already to feast on Wadeko, but the question is, Wadeko, do you want to give it to us? Will he postpone it again? Will he take it further again? Or will he bring it backward? All of those questions, I'm sure Wadeko has answers to all of them. Anyways, guys, we come to the end of this amazing one, and we can't wait to catch you guys on the very, very next one. Stay safe, guys, and be careful.